Hey everyone, I'm Tashi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with y'all a very delicious turkey neck soup recipe. Now, well, let me just correct that. It's not a recipe, it's a cook with me, pretty much. And we love us some turkey necks. Now, turkey necks, I'm not sure if everyone, well, you're probably familiar with it, but I'm not sure if everyone really eat turkey necks. Like 90 degrees outside right now, but I'm making some delicious soups and I cannot wait. So today I'm preparing a turkey neck soup, as I mentioned, and also what's in the forefront of my mind is making more frugal style dinners. I have been following not following, correction, I have been looking at recipes on Pinterest, and yesterday I prepared spaghetti, which is typical, but I'm really just trying to be more creative. And not only that, I was just thinking to myself, there are many meals that I actually cook and budget friendly. So I just thought to share this one with y'all because I haven't made it in a while, but it's very simple to do, and it's not a recipe whatsoever. My mama told me how to make it, my grandma, so we all have our different styles of doing so, but it's a very budget friendly meal. It's healthy, it's as I mentioned, delicious, and you can have great leftovers with it. So we're gonna jump right into it. I have all my ingredients laid out, and y'all just gonna come along with me throughout the process. All right, so here's all the ingredients, but first I'm gonna focus on the turkey necks. Now I did get the turkey necks from the meat store, and as you can see, it's a lot. So this is pretty much, it's gonna be two dinners. I'm gonna just divide it in half, and overall I paid $8.10. So it's best to go to I just say a meat store like that, because you can get more for your money. And I really hate the smell of going into those meat stores, like really, but it's worth it. And turkey necks, they cook down, and so they look pretty large here, but as they cook, it kind of shrink in size to some degree, but it's really delicious. And also, that's the main ingredient right there. You gotta have the turkey necks. And for those of you probably that's not, let me just explain. I'm just simply explain what turkey necks are. It's the neck of a turkey. It is a very bony piece of meat, and I love bony pieces of everything. And some people don't like it. Well, I wouldn't just say not like it. Some people just prefer having meat without bones. But I'm the kind of girl that love bones even in my fish. I love bones in my fish. I love goat, oxtails, things like that. So, turkey necks, if you're not really into just per se having bones in your meat, I won't recommend this meal. But as I mentioned, it's a very budget friendly meal, and me and my husband save a lot of money by preparing this. So again, I paid $8.10, and it's really going to be two dinners. So I have the turkey necks and also brown rice. Very frugal, if I should say. I've been reading up on it. Just rice, potatoes, beans, peas, things along that line goes a long way. So I'm going to prepare just some rice for my husband because he really loves rice. And also I want to mention this meal can be prepared with potatoes or even noodles. I love using those dumpling noodles in them. So I really love that too, but I was using what I have. I was thinking about using potatoes originally, but I put them back, and I already had rice. So I have rice, and also carrots. I love carrots and vegetables in my soups and pretty much in everything. Now, the look that I'm going for, I always like a hearty harvest kind of look. So with these carrots, I'm gonna clean them up, and I'm just going to cut the ends off, but I'm not going to peel the skin or anything because I love the look of it. So I have lots of carrots, I have 2 onions, and I have some green beans. Now, sometimes when I prepare my turkey neck soup, I prepare it with sweet peas and carrots, and and noodles, and I toss everything in. But today, it's a soup because this is going to be broth, and you can have it like a soup. But I'm just going to make a side of rice because I don't like rice in mine per se, but I'm just gonna make a side of rice, and this is going to be the soup part: the meat, carrots, and green beans. Now, green beans is good as well in it. I thought I had sweet peas, but using what I have, so I have green beans, and it's just as good. And also, I found some mushrooms in my freezer. I forgot I freeze these up already. So I love mushrooms, so I'm just gonna toss these in there. And also, I have some Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. I think I will use like 1 can, and a balance of seasoning. So I am gonna put, I think I'm gonna put both cans because that's a lot of turkey necks, even though I'm not cooking all of them. I think I'm gonna just add the cream of chicken as well. So I have those 2 cans, and the market, well, the grocery store I went to, they didn't have the onion mix soup packets, so I'm just going to use those 2. And also just adding garlic. I just love garlic and everything, and not sure if I'm going to add onion. Yeah, I may just add it. I just love onion and garlic and everything. And I also forgot the pepper. So those are pretty much the ingredients that I will need for this soup. And also, I want to mention the pot, because it's a process to cooking these, and they take a while. So I just recommend, it's early in the day, so it's a process, and y'all gonna see me as I go through it. But you really gonna need a good hearty pot. Now this pot here it was my mama's, and she gave it to me. I think it's like a cast iron or kind of pot, and I love this pot. So it's really my soup pot, and I just love it. So I have this. Oh, and I'm going to be using another pot to clean the meat first. So like I said, while the meat is going to be cleaning, I take care of everything else. So let's get to it. All right, y'all. So right now in this large pot, I have half of the turkey necks that I've shown y'all, half of the bag of the turkey necks I've shown y'all in a pot, and I just filled it up with water a little bit above the meat. And as you can see, it looked kind of gross, but I always do a good boil before I actually cook the meat. Well, it's cooking right now, but this is a cleaning process, pretty much. All that bacteria and that foam looking stuff, yeah, we don't want that. So after I finish letting it boil and more come up, pretty much I'm going to put in my sink, rinse it all off, and get a new pot, and just you'll see me cook it. So this is pretty much just a cleaning process of it all. And in the meantime, I have the brown rice cooking, just letting it take its time. Brown rice does take a little longer, so I have that going, and I am cleaning the carrots and onions and chopping everything up. So far so good. This is pretty much the waiting part right here. This take the longest. And I forgot to mention to y'all also, what I put into my turkey neck soup is chicken broth. Now I have the 2-pound 32-ounce container, and I just use half of it. I use half and fill the rest with water after the cleaning process, of course. So I just forgot to show this, y'all. And you can use it, not use it. You can fill everything up with water, or you can use all right, y'all. So that's really what you want to see, a good boil, so it can clean the turkey necks. And as I mentioned, after I let this boil for just like I'm just say a few more minutes. That's the thing with cooking turkey necks. Sometimes it all depends on the stove. Having an electric stove, it all depends. I'm trying to just give it like a good maybe 25 minutes if I had to put a time on it, but it's kind of hard to say. But anyway, that's what I'm looking for. A good boil. And I'm going to toss it in my sink, rinse it off because I already have my sink clean, and I'm going to transfer the clean meat into the pot that I showed y'all that my mama gave. So everything is going well, and the rice is cooking nicely. Just perfect. I love doing a little bit of everything at the same time. I'm really just trying to show y'all every step of the way. It was really hot, so recording negative. So I poured everything in my sink, and right now I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. That's how they look, but they're tough. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to. Alright, so I have the clean meat in the pot, in a different pot, because I didn't feel like washing the other one out right now. So I did add just a little bit of water because my chicken broth, I'm not sure exactly, I think I have a little less than a half. So I have the stove on high right now, and I'm just going to add the chicken broth. Again, no specific measurement. It's pretty much just an eye view on how much I want to add. So, okay, I need more water since I'm out of chicken broth. I'm just using what I have pretty much. And as I mentioned, you could just fill it up with water, anything you prefer. It's not really that serious. I just want a good broth. But the most important thing was to clean the meat, and you really have to let it boil so it can clean it nicely. So next I'm going to add more water, by the way, but I'm just going to toss the cream of mushroom soup. Oh gosh. And the extra water I'm going to use in here, I'm just going to use it in this can so I can get all my flavor out of it. So that's going to be the extra water. And I just decided to use both cans because I brought them, and I just think it'll be good with this. So there we go. I'm not adding no salt because there's already sodium in these cream of chicken soups. So it's already, let's see how much sodium. Yeah, I'm not going to add no salt to it. That's enough salt for this meal. Okay, so I added the condensed soup. Now I'm just going to add some pepper. Okay, that should be enough. Love onion, so I'm gonna add some chopped onion. It's kind of hard to put them to come out, so let me see if I. Oops, excuse me. Pepper made me sneeze. So there we go. Just sprinkle some along there. All right, and some garlic powder. Alrighty. Now this needs to come to a good boil so the meat get tenderized, and that's pretty much the waiting process. It's the meat. I'm not going to add the vegetables or anything because I don't want to overcook them. So the carrots, onions, and the green beans, I'm going to just leave that to the side. It's already cleaned and everything. So this is the waiting process. And while this is coming together, I'm gonna just do other things around the house in the meantime. All right, so this is going to come to a good boil. The stove is on high. I think the rice is almost finished. Let me just check the rice in the meantime. Yeah, just make sure that's on low so it can stay nice and warm. And it's thundering outside, so perfect time for a nice soup. Wow. Alright, so I have the green beans, mushrooms. I know they don't look so great, but they're absolutely delicious. And now I'm just going to dump all of my carrots and onion in. So now it's the time for, I just wait for everything to get tender, and dinner will be served. Alright, I'm just showing you. I'm just letting it slowly come together, all the flavors. I'm letting the vegetable tender up. It smells so good in here. And I made a lot. I still have a lot of turkey necks left over, so it looks so good. smells so good in here. Can't wait to dig in and show y'all how it looked and how I set everything up, the whole dish. Let me just give it a, just like to give things a good stir, because I did just added more garlic powder and just some more of the onion. I just love the taste of onion and garlic, so it didn't really need it. I just thought you couldn't overdo it on garlic, so. So I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes. Cooking with love takes lots of time. All right, y'all, dinner is served. I have the turkey neck soup already nicely prepared, and just showing y'all how I layered everything. I put the brown rice at the bottom, and I just topped it with everything and lots of broth. Also, when it comes to our soups, we just like to add a dash of hot sauce. So that's what you see on the top. Just simple hot sauce. And I have this little side plate just to put the bones on top of. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. More very frugal kind of meals and just comfort foods. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below, what do y'all think of my turkey neck soup? I would love to hear y'all comments. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy dinner. So y'all have a great day, and I'll definitely chat with y'all later. Bye, y'all.